This video is going to be about tomatoes and a second trellis, but we're going to start it off with Forrest transplanting his watermelon plant. Now he started this from seed. He's been watering it and taking care of it, and now
I have a baby.
He's got a little baby watermelon. Yep, it's starting, and he's going to transplant this into the watermelon row that we have. All right, you ready for us?
Yes.
All right, let's get it done, kiddo.
A little wider?
Yeah, a little bit wider. You coming?
No.
Okay, here, you do this. You use both hands and hold that plant, and I will hold this. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go upside down. Here we go.
And look at the roots. Where's the strawberry watermelon? That's how you transplant a watermelon.
All right. And then we're going to put that stick in there so Forrest knows which plant is his and we can keep track of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got this trellis here I'm going to work with today. The amount of tomato plants that I have in the greenhouse is just beyond the scope of what I can even think about. I way overcompensated after that frost we had. I've sold what I can sell. I don't think I'm really going to sell that much more, but I'm not going to get everything out in here. There's going to be leftovers. So I'm just going to take what I can, get it in here as best as I can, and I'm going to like fully commit to doing the twine and stringing these up and pruning them, cutting the suckers, and just being really good about that.
I really feel like that's a better way to be wasting the water that I want to say.
Holy cow. This is a 50-foot bed, and I have 94 tomato plants in this, from one end to the other. 94 plants. It's pretty excessive, I know. But I still have a bunch of tomato plants in the greenhouse, and I don't have a clue what I'm gonna do with those. So, like it or not, it is what it is. Somehow, something's gotta give. I'm gonna put these in here as best as I can. I'm gonna stay on top of these as best I can. I'm probably gonna compromise on production because they're so close, but what else? I don't know what else to do. I'm going for it. So this is what it's gonna be. So I've got some twine here. I got this at Home Depot. It's 2,200 feet. It was like 20 bucks, I think. And what I'm gonna do is get the twine and I'm gonna tie it off on this pole, and then I'm gonna tie it off up top on that pole. So it's just a straight string coming down. Then from there, I'm going to wrap this around the twine. Now I've looked into the clips that you can get instead of just, you know, it ties off at the top and then it ties to a clip, and then from the clip, you just grab onto it so you don't necessarily have to do that whole thing, or you can just grab onto a branch. But the thing about it is, just like everything else, it's like a month out before anything's gonna get delivered. So I can't wait for that. I gotta work now and get something done. So I'm just gonna use the twine that I have and make the most of it. As far as stringing up tomatoes go, this is definitely my best run at it. I like the way it looks. I feel confident about it. I've pruned all the bottom, all the lower branches, and I've picked all the suckers off. So these things are set for success here. I feel very good about how this has all worked out. Definitely my best attempt at ever doing this. And I still got a handful of tomato plants that are in the greenhouse that I can use for inventory to try and sell. There's smaller ones, there's a couple of little bigger ones, so I can kind of play around with up potting them and taking them out to the market. So I still have a little bit of inventory to play around with. And then I still got a good handful of other tomato plants that I'm gonna have. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to get creative with them. Aquaponics, hydroponics, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something with them. As far as the majority of things go, I've a big relief here. I've got a lot of them out here in this row. So it's taking a lot of stress off me, because I just walk into the greenhouse and I'm like, I just see dollar signs going to waste with all those plants that are just like getting root bound and just starting to yellow on me. And it's like, I got to do something with them. So I feel really good about what's going on here. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the tomato plants that are in there. That's another video for another day. But for now, I'm happy with what we did here. And thank you for tuning in. And that's it for today, guys. I will see you tomorrow.